Why the Arts Are Important in the Classroom by Linda Powell. What is the answer when student achievement is down and teachers are demoralized? There is an answer in a bold strategy: integrating the arts into the curriculum. This will help students embrace their learning and retain their knowledge. Arts integration goes beyond including art projects in class. It is a teaching strategy that seamlessly merges art standards with core curriculum to build connections and provide engaging context. Are you intrigued by what you're hearing? Well, let me give you 6 reasons to integrate arts into the curriculum. 1. The arts make content more accessible. 2. The arts encourage joyful and active learning. 3. The arts help students make and express personal connections to the content. 4. The arts help students understand and express abstract concepts. 5. The arts stimulate higher level thinking. 6. The arts build community and help children develop collaborative work skills. What we're seeing in these children is that they have a growth mindset. Through the arts, students develop skills like resilience, grit, and a growth mindset to help them master their craft, do well academically, and succeed in life after high school. We also see self-confidence. Through the act of art, children can overcome their insecurities and find their voice and a place in life. 3. Improved cognition. Research connects learning music to improved verbal memory, second language pronunciation accuracy, reading ability, and executive functions in youth. By immersing students in arts education, you draw them into an incredible complex and multifaceted endeavor that combines many subject matters like mathematics, history, language, and science while being uniquely tied to the culture. We also see improved communication. One can make an argument that communication may be the single most important aspect of existence. Our world is built through communication. Students learn a multitude of communication skills by studying the arts. Through the very process of being in a music ensemble, they must learn to verbally, physically, and emotionally communicate with their peers, conductor, and audience. Likewise, a cast member must not only communicate the spoken word to an audience, but also the more intangible, underlying emotions of the script. The arts are a mode of expression that transforms thoughts and emotions into a unique form of communication, art itself. 5. The deepening cultural and self-understanding. While many find the value of arts education to be the ways in which it impacts student learning, I feel the learning of art itself is a worthwhile endeavor. A cultural without art isn't possible. Art is at the very core of our identity as humans. I feel that the greatest gift we can give students and humanity is an understanding, appreciation, and the ability to create art. I believe arts education in music, theater, dance, and the visual arts is one of the most creative ways we have to find the gold that is buried just beneath the surface. They, the children, have an enthusiasm for life, a spark of creativity, and vivid imaginations that need training, training that prepares them to become confident young men and women. Richard W. Riley, former U.S. Secretary of Education. Incorporating the arts throughout the curriculum can boost student success. From 2011 to 2014, the average improvement in math proficiency across our schools was 22.5%, and reading proficiency improved by 12.6%, reports John Abadili, Deputy Director of the President's Committee on the Arts and the Humanities Turnaround Arts Initiative. Similar academic results are reported by Bobby Riley, principal of Integrated Arts Academy in Burlington, Vermont, and Debbie Broadnax, principal of Powder Springs Elementary in Powder Springs, Georgia. Broadnax reports significant increases in students' lexile reading and quantile math inventory skills. The highest increases occurred in the classrooms that had the most frequent use of arts integration, she says. Riley also reports improved test scores. However, he is most excited about the behavioral changes he sees. His school serves as a refugee resettlement community, so many students experienced high levels of trauma before coming to the Integrated Arts Academy. Riley shares anecdotes of students who are new to this country, some new to any formalized school setting, who have found a path to success via the arts. What we see in these kind of classrooms when the arts are applied is students who are enthusiastically participating in the learning process and having fun. This engagement can also be leveraged to boost academic growth and improve discipline. This seems like a secret that really needs to be revealed. When you see how the kids embrace lessons, remember concepts, and learn about the improvement teachers are seeing in student understanding and retention, it makes you wonder why schools across the country aren't using arts integration in every classroom. The future belongs to young people with an education and the imagination to create. President Barack Obama. Learning through the arts, LTTA, pairs specifically trained artists with teachers to create innovative arts-based lessons that are exciting and relevant to students. LTTA is one of the largest school programs, having reached over 377,000 students. A rigorous 3-year study on LTTA found several positive outcomes for students, including increased engagement and motivation to learn, increased sense of community, increased math computation and estimation performance for 6th graders, and increased happiness with coming to school among 6th grade girls. The Integrated Studies Research Review Evidence-Based Practices and Programs. My unit on community helpers will cover the different community helpers within our community. I will be introducing the different community helpers and help the students understand how each of them plays an important role in the community. In my first lesson, I will have the students sing along to the song Community Helpers, encouraging them to act out the different roles of each helper that they hear. They will also be watching an introduction slideshow on who the helpers are and answer questions about the roles each of them play within our community. The second lesson I will be introducing to my students is the role of the doctor in the community. I believe that this is very important as my students seem to have a fear of the doctor. Many of them believe that the doctor is where you get COVID, and many are afraid that they will die. The object of this lesson is to let the kids make their own doctor's bags and have the opportunity through writing and play to be doctors themselves. They will also be encouraged to sing along to the song Going to the Doctor. My final lesson is for students to make a mural to place on the wall outside of our classroom of the different community helpers. I believe that this is a creative way to help them understand who a community helper is and what each of the roles they have. I believe that through dance, movement, and art, the students will gain a deeper understanding of what community helpers are and the importance of each of them within our community. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation on why arts are important in the classroom. I have included a list of references for you to view at your own discretion of the different articles that I gained my information from. Once again, thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation.